If you're applying to a top business school, you've probably spent a lot of time thinking about your GMAT or GRE score, your GPA, who is writing your recommendation, and the brand name of the company you work for. And those things do matter, but every year, thousands of applicants with strong stats and impressive jobs are rejected from top MBA programs. Why? Because the admissions committees, they aren't evaluating credentials, they're evaluating people. So the real question becomes, how do they evaluate you? At Gatehouse, we often explain this through a framework my colleague Brooke Wheelen, who spent years on the HBS admissions committee, calls the 5 Ps: performance, perspective, personality, passion, and packaging. Let's walk through them. First, performance, which is all about your track record. Schools need to know you can succeed both academically and professionally. That starts with academics. Your GPA, the rigor of your coursework, and your test score all help signal that you can handle the classroom environment. But here's what people don't recognize. Performance is just as important in your career. Top MBA programs are looking for people whose organizations already view them as high performers. The people who are trusted with the most important projects, people who take initiative when something needs fixing, people whose managers and clients rely on when things get difficult. In other words, the schools are looking for evidence that you're already operating at a high level. The second P, perspective, how you see the world. What problems are you interested in solving? What motivates the direction of your career? What have you learned from your experiences so far? This matters because MBA classrooms are incredibly discussion-driven. Not only HBS with its case method, but every other top business school. Students spend much of their time debating complex business situations with their classmates, really stepping into the shoes of the decision makers. So admissions committees aren't just assembling a group of smart people. They're assembling a group of people who bring different viewpoints and thoughtful judgment to those discussions. Your perspective shapes the contribution you'll make in that environment. The third P, personality. This P is often underestimated by applicants. Look, as I've said, schools are not just assembling impressive resumes. They are building a community. They want classmates who challenge each other, support each other, and elevate the people around them. That means they're looking for people who are collaborative, curious, and thoughtful about the way they interact with others. Leadership in business school and beyond isn't just about individual achievement. It's about the way you influence and support the people around you. Fourth, passion. This is about what really drives you. What problems genuinely motivate you? What impact do you hope to have over time? Admissions committee are very good at distinguishing between applicants who are pursuing an MBA because it seems like the thing to do, the next logical step, and applicants who are genuinely energized by the work they want to do in this world. The most compelling candidates have a sense of purpose behind their goals. They care about the problems they want to solve. And finally, there's packaging. Packaging is how the admissions committee actually comes to understand the first 4 Ps, because they don't see you at work. They don't observe how you lead teams or solve problems. The only window they have into who you are is the application itself. Your resume, your essays, your short answers, and your letters of recommendation all work together to tell your story. Strong applicants are very strategic about how they present that story. They choose the experiences that best demonstrate their leadership, curiosity, and impact. And the strongest applications feel cohesive. Every component reinforces the same narrative about who the applicant is and where they're headed. So when you step back, top business schools are not simply asking, is this person impressive? They're asking, how do they perform? How do they think? How do they interact with others? What drives them? And how clearly can they communicate their story? Those are the 5 Ps. If you're interested in our help uncovering your Ps, sign up for a free consultation today with me or one of my amazing colleagues at Gatehouse Admissions. We're ready to help.